Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the conspiracies for Dr. Disrespect are running wild right now. So, if you guys don't know or have been living under a rock for the past 24 to 48 hours, Dr. Disrespect, aka Guy Beam, is one of the largest live streamers in the entire industry and one of the biggest live streamers, if not the biggest, on Twitch. And with that being said, he has actually been permanently banned off of the Twitch platform very soon after the fact that he actually signed an exclusivity deal with Twitch for a large sum of money. Okay, so I'm sure there were certain things within that contract that he couldn't do, but apparently he has breached the terms of service or the contract. We don't know which one it is, but he is completely permanently done off the platform 100%. Now, Slasher is a source that we've been looking for anything related to Dr. Disrespect, but also for anything related with gaming or live streaming or esports. And he says sources, Dr. Disrespect has been permanently banned from Twitch. And he also says sources, it is not DMCA, okay? There's also another tweet that I'm actually going to try to find, and it basically says, he is done. He's completely done off of, Twitch. He's just not going to be returning anytime soon. There's even a clip at the end of the last 2 minutes of Dr. Disrespect's live stream where, he says, we're going to get through this, fellas. It's a pretty weird time right now. And then he kind of abruptly says, the F-bomb and cuts the stream off. It almost seemed acted to me at a certain point, but a lot of people are believing that Dr. Disrespect is in a lot of trouble. And the one conspiracy is the fact that, he got Me Too'd or he did something illegal, which is causing him to not exist on the Twitch platform any longer. But there seems to be a lot of suspense and hype building up. I feel like if it was something illegal or something, really, really bad, we would know at this point. So we're now going to follow into a path, and this is just one of the conspiracies, but it has a ton of evidence, okay? There's a lot of evidence that is directing people to actually think this way. But the first tweet actually came out about 12 hours ago where Dr. Disrespect says, Champions Club, Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time, Dr. Disrespect. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of streamers also showing support, such as Nick Merckx, Tim the Tat. You guys know who, all these live streamers are, or most of you do. And a lot of people are saying, this is crazy. How do you not know yet? Alinity, another streamer, got, just suspended for flashing herself to all of the people that were viewing her stream. So how is this guy permanently banned? He either did something really bad illegally or maybe potentially breached his contract. So now we're going to move on to Keemstar. And listen, you can say what you want about Keem, hold your opinions, because this is actually some pretty good evidence to suggest that there is a new streaming platform going to compete with Twitch, at least potentially. Okay, so the tweet says at watch Brime, and then when you actually click on the first picture, it says Brime, a new streaming service. The first tweet is, hi, welcome to the future, welcome to Brime, we can't wait for you to see what we are building. And it's the Forrest Gump, he's waving on one of the boats in the scenes. But you guys understand that this is also a tweet from 3 days ago. Now, Dr. Disrespect was permanently banned off of Twitch about 2 days ago. And that seems pretty weird to me that all these things are just all of a sudden coming up. The profile at this point in time only has about 500, maybe 600 followers. But then you move on to the other pictures, and Brime is actually being followed by Shroud, okay? Shroud and Ninja both left Mixer because Mixer shut down. And guess what? The third profile that is following them is Dr. Disrespect, okay? There's also Twitter Gaming, Dan, I don't know who you are, but you guys get the picture, right? The top 3 biggest streamers on everything in the entire industry is following this live streaming service, okay? This is pretty interesting because there was also, I guess, some type of Reddit or 4chan post, I really can't tell, but it was a post basically saying Doc, Shroud, and Ninja were in talks on launching a new streaming platform, and they were approached by Spotify under Google in order to sign contracts and launch in the coming weeks on Spotify's soon-to-be-announced streaming service. Note it will not be under the Spotify brand name. Doc reportedly approached multiple streamers personally on Twitch in order to facilitate a platform shift. Twitch reportedly found out when a streamer close to him tipped them off. As a result, Twitch's legal team completely terminated his contract and is currently filing motions for civil suits. Both Doc, Twitch, and Spotify are currently undergoing mediation. No one can talk or discuss this due to the NDAs imposed by Google, which, if that were the case, Doc, Shroud, and Ninja signed contracts with Google, okay? Twitch is going to full damage control and attempting to drag Google into lawsuits in order to prevent or taint their launch. These will all be filed Monday, all right? So this is pretty interesting because all these pieces are truthfully coming together. And the fact that the really interesting thing is that Brime tweeted, "We will be answering questions on Monday. Please add any questions." And they're obviously quote tweeting their previous one. This is huge. It's also very, very interesting because another hint points at June 29th for a big announcement. Dr. Disrespect on his banner, on his, I guess little green screen desk says a little decal saying prepare for the 29th and has Mountain Dew Game Fuel there. But that could just potentially be a sponsor. But a lot of things are aligning to Monday the 29th. We're going to see the pieces move, okay? And the one other thing that basically can come out of this entire scenario is, obviously if Google is involved, they can just fork the money over. They have boatloads of money to give to Twitch. They don't care about that, okay? They'll just say, hey, we'll just skip the suit. We'll sign you a check. They're going to pay Shroud, Ninja, and Dr. Disrespect an unbelievable, astronomical sum of money if this is true. If Brime is actually under Google, okay, and Google obviously will pay them, this means that Twitch could go under. Now, there's two scenarios happening here because we already saw Microsoft with also a very large budget shutting down Mixer after maybe 2 years and after also signing Ninja and Shroud, okay? So what are the two scenarios, Cryptix? Well, I was thinking about this, and the first thing is, let's just say, Google just dominates, like Brimer just dominates Twitch. Twitch loses. It becomes like this, soft porn for simps. But the Brime actual live stream platform becomes this amazing gaming live streaming platform that just completely overtakes Twitch 100% in the gaming industry. That is 100% possible. But there's also a possibility, and like I said, we've already seen a big company shut down their live streaming platform. But the other scenario is that, Brimer does decent, they sign the exclusivity deals to Shroud, Ninja, and Dr. Disrespect, but then, the Brimer just doesn't do well, and basically they shut down after a year. And then all the money that they gave to Dr. Disrespect, Shroud, and Ninja, basically they have to pay in full because it's contract termination or they're breaching terms of the contract, okay? This is the result of exclusivity deals with gamers and with live streamers, with content creators. And it's really, really interesting to see how everything's really coming together here. We're gonna see a really big announcement, I believe, on Monday, and it's going to be, honestly, like, it's gonna break the internet, guys. Like, that's how big this news truly is. You have three of the biggest live streamers moving to an exclusive live streaming platform, potentially under Google, and just completely leaving Twitch in the dust. I can almost guarantee you, if Google really does put the effort and the resources and the time in, it's going to honestly overtake Twitch. I'm 100%, believing in that because Google has way more money than Microsoft. Way more money, all right? If they're able to fork over ridiculous amounts of exclusivity deals to not only these three top streamers, but also other ones, I mean, especially for the people that were exclusively on Mixer, they're going to get bought out too by this streaming platform. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how everything kind of culminates and to see if Twitch is actually going to be nervous and, obviously getting a run for their money. I believe they are if they're willing to sue Google off of this entire thing. So I hope you all did enjoy this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and comment down below what you think about this entire thing. Do you think Dr. Disrespect did something illegal in terms of being Me Too'd, or something else, maybe like tax fraud, or do you think it's this scenario? I think it's more likely this, because if it was something really illegal, I feel like you already would have been arrested and things would have been wrapped up. But if it's something like this where he's moving to another live streaming service and, involved in some type of civil suit, he's obviously going to be nervous like he was at the end of his live stream, but at the same time, he's not arrested and he's going to move on and make a ton of money. So hope you all did enjoy. Like I said, obviously I appreciate all the support, the likes, the subscribes recently. But yeah, it's a really, really interesting time. So yeah, I'm going to just awkwardly sign off now. I'm Cryptix, not signing an exclusivity deal with Brime because they did not reach out to me, but feel free to comment down below if you're watching Brime, and signing off.